Hello, hope everyone's okay. Hope you're all having a good week. We've had some really nice weather over the last week, which has been so nice. So we're going to do a few nice heart openers for the beginning of this Pilates session. So obviously still focusing on the usual core and back, but I wanted to just add in a few extra movements to just really try and open up through the chest area, which will generally help our postural muscles anyway. So let's come and start standing, everybody. So come and find your space. Let's have our feet underneath our hips. And then, I feel like I'm quite far away then. And then just walk through the heels. Okay, so just pressing the feet down. Just getting some movement going through the ankles, through the knees. And then just land the feet down. Just check that they are underneath the hips. And just feel the weight is in the feet. So you might feel you're shifting side to side, maybe forward or back. So you can just add and just bring some movement in there. That feels good. Okay. And then just spread out the toes. So working from the feet up, widen the base of the feet so we feel nice and stable and ready to move. And then we're just going to soften through the knees and just squeeze the muscles in the top of the thighs there. Okay. Tailbone is drawing down towards the floor. We've got some slight brace here through the abdominals. Okay, and then just take a few shoulder rolls back. Okay, so really just feel how that is on each side. So as you're keeping the core engaged, you're just letting those shoulders move. Okay, just notice if there's maybe any sounds going on, if one side does feel slightly different to the other. Relax the arms as much as you can. Okay. All right. And then just relax those shoulders down. Okay. And then I want you to just squeeze the shoulder blades together. So just feel the top back muscles activate. And then you're just going to take your head over to one shoulder. So you want to keep the shoulders down and relaxed as you tilt the head. And then you want to just repeat that on the other side as well. Okay. And then from there, just bring your head back to the center, drop the chin down towards the chest, and then we're just going to start to roll the head from side to side. Okay. So just soften through the neck there, find some release. Okay. Try to keep those shoulders back as you move the head. And then you're just going to lift the chin, come back to the center, and then you're just going to take a few side bends to the right and left. Okay, so just sliding the hands down towards your knees. Try and keep the chest open today. Really try and draw those shoulders back as you reach down into those side bends. So you're not leaning too far forward or leaning too far back. If this feels a little bit too much on the back at the moment, you can just soften the knees. That will just take a little bit of pressure off, or just don't take the hand as low. Sorry that. Okay. And then if you want to, start to take the hands a little bit further away from the leg. So breathe out to the side, breathe into the middle. And let's just focus on keeping that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. Just take a few more. Last one, coming back to the center. Okay, and then you're going to stay keeping everything engaged through the core. You're going to then lift your arms up and take them out wide. Okay, and we're going to pulse the arms back 3 times. So from the side, you want to take your arms back as far as you can. So you're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then the arms come forward and down. Okay, so you lift up, pulse 3, 2, 1, in, and then down. So only go as far as it feels comfortable too. Okay, you don't want to start flailing the arms back. You just want to start to feel those upper back muscles just starting to engage there. And then lower. Okay, so just repeat this a few more times. Okay, and then just once more, hold the arms out, and then you're going to round the back. Bring the hands in front, bend the knees, soften through the neck and shoulders, and then open back out, and then round forward again. Open and forward. Just 2 more of these. Good, and then just relax your arms, let those shoulders go. So they should be feeling a little warmer there. Okay, so we're just going to give those arms a rest, and we're just going to roll down just halfway. So I just want you to soften through the neck, shoulders, just softening the knees slightly. Okay, you're not coming any further past the knees. And then you're going to roll straight back up from there, just nice and slowly. Okay, so breathe in at the top. As you exhale, slowly roll down. Just bending the knees there. Okay, and then rise. Cool, so just inhale, exhale as you lower. So you're softening through the muscles. So you can just let that body release and then rise. Okay, just want you to repeat this once more. Okay, good, and then just slowly lift. Okay, perfect. All right, so from here, bring your arms back out, okay? So we're just gonna shift, now focus on isolating the upper body from the lower body, okay? So having the arms out, reach through the fingertips, wanting to engage through the core and just try and shift the rib cage to the right, into the center, and then to the left. Okay, so you wanna keep the hips nice and still. You're just shifting to each side. So exhale, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So you're feeling this in the tummy. You should feel this down the sides of the body as well. You're just shifting, you're not leaning back or forward. Keeping everything level, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Okay, just want you to do one more. All right, and then you're just gonna bend your elbows, just relax the shoulders a bit, and then just take a few twists. So right and left. Again, isolating the upper body from the lower body. So you're engaging through the tummy, keeping the hips facing the front, and just rotating through the upper body. Using that out breath on your twist. Okay, once more to the center, and then just relax your arms. Woo. Okay, so let's now take the legs out wide. So you're going to have your feet just slightly turned out. I just want you to bend into the knees, okay? Just drop the hips down and then just squeeze the muscles and lift. So we're going to drop down and up. So we're just taking a few squats. You can just have your hands resting on the legs. Okay, so just try and take your knees out as wide as they'll go and then lift. So you're squeezing the muscles in the thighs and think about pulling the ground inwards with the feet. So you're starting to activate the inner thigh muscles as well. Now we're going to take a lunge to the right side. So bend through the leg, drop the hips back and keep the spine as long as you can. So you can really feel that stretch down the inner thigh. Then just transfer to the other side, just gently bend. Push the hips back, keep the chest open. Good. Okay, and then again, change, just transfer that weight, drop back. Good, and again. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, just want you to do this once more each side, so just drop down. And on that last one, just lift up, lengthen. Okay, we're going to just turn the feet in this time. And we're going to stretch out the back of the legs. So take your arms out, bring them forward, point forward with the index fingers and cross the thumbs. So you're going to aim down to each shin or ankle. And then you're always going to come back to the center. So try and keep the back long, keep the arms straight, and just make sure that your legs are wide enough and that they're placed where you want them to be, okay? So when you are coming down, if it's too much down the legs, if it feels too tense, then what you can do is just soften the knees a little bit. Just make sure that you do that with both legs though, okay? Exhale as you tap down, breathe in to lift to the center. Okay, once more each side, and then just come back from there, walk your feet in, okay, and then again just give the heels a little bit of movement there, move through the ankles, and then just land those feet down. So we're going to just continue the feeling through the legs. So we're going to focus on balance and strengthening through the ankles, okay? Ankles can be a place we always tend to forget about. So when you're lifting, you're going to squeeze the ankles in, okay? So I want you to try and shift the weight into the balls of the feet, lift up, and then slowly lower down, okay? So as you rise, you want to avoid this happening, yeah? You want the ankles to squeeze in as far as possible, okay? And then lower. So you may just sort of come up halfway first and then down, just as if you're trying to, you can see from the side, just rocking slightly forward and back, just to get that movement in and just get that kind of confidence in a way to then slowly lift and lower, okay? So try and rise, feel the calf muscles squeeze as you lift up and then down, release. Should feel nice when you come down. Okay, oh, but nice to get some more sun today, come on. Slightly going overcast now. Okay, last one, and then rest, okay? Move however you need to move. You might just want to circle those hips around a little bit, okay? And then from there, we're going to slowly come back to rolling down, okay? So I want you to just release the head, come all the way down this time if you can. Okay, so bend the knees, let everything go. Soften through the arms and shoulders, let the head release. And then you're going to roll back up to stand. This time as you roll up, you're going to take your arms all the way up, lift the chest, lift the eye gaze, and maybe just take a little back bend. So if you're taking a back bend, hips forward, chest opens up, and then we're going to come down. So drop the head, shoulders, rolling through the spine. Just melting into that fold, and then slowly lift. Breathe in, and then release. So as you come up, really exaggerate that movement, open up through the heart space, lift the chest as much as you can, and then let it go. Okay, we're going to do this once more. Okay, and this time walk onto your hands and knees from your fold. Okay, and just set up on all fours. So, from here, just brace through the tummy, keep the shoulders over the wrists, knees under hips. So we're going to take our first exercise. I'll show you an option with this as well that isn't on the knees, okay? So I'll just show you this first. We've done this before, we just haven't done it in a long time. I don't think I've done it on any videos recently. So we're going to keep our spine in that neutral position. So you always want your back to be nice and flat. So it should be able to rest something on top, okay? Then you're going to just keep that brace through the core. Okay, shoulders are squeezing together as well. So you don't want to kind of round through the upper back. You want to just soften through there. Okay, first we start with the arms. So you're going to reach your right arm forward and then you're going to bring it down. And then you're going to try with the left arm and down. So thumb up to the ceiling, palm facing inwards as you reach. And you can stick with just the arms, or if you want to, you can bring in the legs. So it will be the opposite leg that reaches out and down. You can keep this low, or you can take it high. Okay? So there's so many different levels you can take with this movement. Just make sure you're breathing out as you extend and breathing in to lower. Okay? And just always make sure that back stays flat. Option, if you're on the floor and you want to do this and take the pressure off the knees, you can do it on your back. Okay? Your option is foot slides. So you're going to reach your way, foot slide, leg slides is gone. So you can extend and come in, extend and drag it in. And of course you can bring your arms into this. Okay? So opposite arm and leg reaches out. You want to make sure you're still bracing the tummy, keeping the back neutral. To make this harder on the floor, you can take the feet off, extend, and bring those shins parallel to the ceiling again. Okay? So exhale away, breathe into the center. Okay? Well done. Okay, so options there on your back or on your knees. So just take a few more reps and then you're going to rest either in a fold or child's pose. Okay, perfect. And then from there, our next exercise we're going to be seated for. Okay, so you're going to lean back and you can do this either on the hands or the elbows. Okay, I've kind of shown it a few different ways. I always start on my hands, to be honest. I think I find it easier being up a little bit higher, but you know, just have a little play with it and see what suits. So the movement goes like this. Okay, it's a full circle. All right, so you're going to start with your feet off the floor. Okay, you can be on the hands or elbows. I'm going to try on the elbows as well. So you're bracing through the tummy. You're trying to keep that back as flat as possible. And you're trying to keep your chest open as well. It's very easy to let those shoulders start to drop forward. So open the chest. Now, when you're circling the legs, you want to reach away. So as I come to the side, I'm going to reach my feet away. Full circle until the knees come back in. And again the other way. Now as you're circling, you're focusing on keeping the hips grounded. So when I'm circling around, you don't want to start to like lift the hip off the floor and take this huge movement, okay? You want to keep it quite small really and controlled. All right, so intensity wise, just to keep having a go. If you want to take some intensity off, keep the knees bent and don't take the feet so low. If you want more intensity, reach further away, take the leg lower. Okay, so you can sort of gauge this for you. It is quite challenging, okay? So do rest in between as you need to. Let's go for one more on each side. I'm aware as I'm talking, I'm like, I wonder how many they've done. And then to rest, just drop forward into a fold, okay? So just extend the legs or keep them bent and just soften forward. Just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, just a few breaths there. Feel like we still need a good stretch as well. I've just started cycling, so I'm starting to find new muscles in my legs that I didn't know I had. It's good though, but oh my gosh, I can feel my legs this week. Okay, and then from there, everybody just slowly lift. Right, so coming into roll back, so we're going to bend the knees, keep the feet flat on the floor. Okay, hands can be behind the legs or in front. So as you breathe in, we want to really lift and lengthen up through the back. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly roll down. Okay, so you draw belly button to spine, bracing the core as you lower. And then as you breathe in, you lift. So exhale down. Breathe in to rise. Just find that movement first in the body. Just feel the core engage. Notice how this feels on the back. Hopefully you shouldn't feel anything in the back really. You should be letting your core take all the control here and all the load. Okay. Now if you want to, let's add a twist. So as you come down, bring the hands in. We're going to turn the chest to the right and left just once. And then you're going to reach up and rise. So come down, hands come in. Take a twist, turning the chest and shoulders each way, and then we rise. Okay, so come down. I always use the out breath on the twist. I find that helps to turn. Okay, and it's up to you how far you go. If you want to take some intensity off, you can always just keep the hands where they are. Maybe just pull the elbow back, because you're still getting that twist, but you've got that little bit of support from behind the legs. Okay. One more after this. Okay, and then from there, let's come onto our back straight away and just bring those knees into the chest just to rest. Okay. So take a little rock side to side. You might want to circle the knees and maybe just find some movement in the hips there. So just lengthen through the spine. Find that release in the lower back. Maybe just keep pulling those knees in and away from the body, just to release through the back there. Okay, and then from here, let's just release one leg down, extend the leg up and just pull it in to stretch out the back of the thighs. If it helps, couldn't speak then, you can bend and then extend the leg away, okay? So you can either just hold it in there or you can just keep that movement going. If you do feel there's quite a bit of tightness, sometimes just moving with it helps. But just make sure you're still pulling that leg in towards you the whole time. And you can work through the foot by flexing it away, pushing the heel out. And it changes the feeling as well down the leg. Okay. Just take one more. Maybe just hold it out there for a few breaths. Okay, and then I want you to extend that other leg that's on the floor, okay? And just gently pull the leg across your body. So you can soften the knee slightly there. Just hold the outside of the leg with the opposite hand and try not to let that other hip rise from the ground. So try and keep the hip down and just pull the leg across. Okay. And then from there, just slowly open the leg out to the side, catch it. So you're just opening through the hips. Good, and then we're just going to repeat that all on the other leg. So just bring the other foot up. Maybe you can hold or you can move with it. Okay. Just keep trying to drive through the heel of the foot there, pulling the toes back towards the shin there. Hold it if you can there for a few breaths. And then extend the other leg and just gently pull the leg across and just see how this hip stays grounded. So it may not be a huge movement, that's fine. Okay, and then just slowly open the leg out. Just catch it as it falls. Good, and then just bend the knee, pull the knees in, and just take any of the movements here you need to on your back. Okay, you might want to just circle the knees again. And then I want you to just take your time to just bring yourself back to a seated position, keeping the legs crossed or straight in front. We're just going to roll the shoulders back again. So just finding some movement in the upper body. Okay, and then just reach the arms up nice and high. Take a side bend to the right and left. So just soften down, open the chest, try and roll that shoulder back. Okay, and then just release, find that on the other side. Good. And then just repeat that again once more. And then from there, just bring both hands back behind you. So we want to push into the floor, just lift the chest up as high as you can. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, just bring your hands in front and just find a natural fold again over the legs. Whether they're crossed or lengthened, just let the neck go. Okay. And then just walk your hands in nice and slowly, just rolling up through the spine. Take one last deep breath in, just lift the arms, bring the hands through the center, and thank you. Well done, guys. So, any questions or anything, just let me know. Hope you're all keeping well. Looking forward to seeing you at some point soon. There's a light at the end of the tunnel now, I think. So, you know, we've got something to look forward to, something to aim for now. We're not so in the dark, I don't think, anymore. You know, we have some kind of rough dates and stuff, so it's nice. And the weather's been nice as well, so that definitely just makes a huge difference, doesn't it? So yeah, I'll speak to you all soon, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled for future updates. There's nothing as such really for outdoor stuff. But as soon as I kind of know what we can and can't do, it would be nice to maybe do a few outdoor sessions when the weather gets a bit warmer, because it's still a bit cold. I'm just really keen, can you tell? So I'll speak to you all soon, ladies. Chat later. Bye.